What's up, it's Gene, inGENEious Motivation. I just want to talk to you all today about why I love storytelling. I love storytelling because when it's strategically done, it can be very effective. You can take a story, a life event, some type of encounter that you have with somebody, make a point out of it, tell the story, make the point again, and have some type of application, okay? And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to give an example of what I'm talking about, what I mean by strategic storytelling. So we're going to talk about a random event that happened about 6 years ago, okay? And the lady name is Miss Kathy. I'm saying this name to protect the individual's privacy, all right? So let's see what I'm gonna call this. I'm gonna call this, don't assume people are afraid of something based on the reasons in your own mind. I know that's a long title, but that's what I'm gonna use right now, okay? Now, about 5-6 years ago, I met a lady by the name of Miss Kathy. She came to me about some exercises she wanted to do because she had some bone issues. So I said, Miss Kathy, the best thing for you to do is to get into the water. Now, Miss Kathy was about 5'2". She was had red, fiery hair, and she had a very pleasant voice. She said, Gene, I don't want to get in the water, I'm afraid. And so I assumed that she was afraid because she could not swim. I thought that she probably never had swimming lessons and all these reasons that I thought in my own mind. But I said, Miss Kathy, but I'm gonna be right there with you. She's like, but Gene, I'm afraid to get in. I said, Miss Kathy, is it because you can't swim, right? No, I used to be on the swim team. So now I was kind of shocked. So I started probing Miss Kathy. I kept probing her, and we kept having this discussion. And then she said the thing that made me realize why she was afraid. She said, well, Gene, I once went to water therapy, and the nurse, she was with an older gentleman in the water. So I went out back into the locker room to get changed, okay? And I saw the nurse walk by. And when I walked out there to the pool, it wasn't a pool, it was like a whirlpool. I saw that older gentleman. He was floating. He had drowned in the whirlpool, and I just started screaming and running. I was like, oh my God. And I had to go get the nurse, and she was outside smoking a cigarette. So I was like, wow. I thought she was afraid of getting in the whirlpool because she couldn't swim. And the thing was, the whirlpool was number 3 feet, but she wasn't afraid of water. She had a traumatic experience. So I learned it's important to actually ask open-ended questions to people, questions where they can't give a yes or no answer, and just keep on talking to them. And then they will eventually, if they trust you, open up to you. So you never want to assume people are afraid of something based on what you think in your own mind. Because as you can see with Miss Kathy, it had nothing to do with her being able to swim. She was on the swim team. It was all because it's traumatic experience. So I want to encourage you, don't assume people are afraid of something. Actually take the time with open-ended questions to keep asking them questions until that person opens up. And if they don't trust you at that moment, just don't bring it up until they're ready to talk about it. Now that was just a little simple version, me just throwing something together just to see what I mean by strategic storytelling that keeps you from rambling. So these are the things that I do. This is what I work on. This is what I'm passionate about. And this is why I'll be eventually teaching other people. But I'm still getting better myself. I feel like I'm getting to another level. I appreciate y'all watching. And that is my reason I love strategic storytelling, because it allows me to talk to people, break things down very simple, they can understand me, and hopefully I get it into their minds and their hearts. This is Eugene Mosley, inGENEious Mosley, inGENEious Motivation, signing out. Peace.